XRP price talk, got your back. Court case, why is it taking so long? Got your back there as well. Big events coming up this week that could prop up the price of XRP? You know I got you. Let's get into that hot, juicy crypto news. It's Monday. It's raining. I feel like shit. Pushed myself yesterday, but the show must go on. Bitcoin sitting at 30,260, ETH 1866. XRP, the highlight of today's show, sitting at 47.2, while XLM cannot break that 10 cents, sitting at 9.8, down 0.3 last 24 hours. Altcoin season looks unlikely until 2024 to cite mass accumulation. Yeah, we know the mass accumulation is happening. If you go on like Coinbase and you start check out pairs, you can see that there's massive amounts of buying and very little selling. People are buying and hodling, but buying and hodling isn't getting rewarded in this market. Allegedly, decentralized credit market shutters after attorney's Discord post. Barnbridge's DAO has claimed that the SEC is investigating the decentralized organization. Barnbridge immediately terminated its liquidity pools, stopped creating new ones, and halted compensation to developers. Here's the tweet. Basically saying, hey, anything connected to it, stop. SEC going after smaller crypto projects. Digital asset fund flows. You know I love them charts and juicy stats. Did money flow into crypto or did it flow? It flew in. What the do you even say with that? Money flew into crypto. Whatever, we're going to leave it at that. But yes, third week in a row of crypto inflows. Now let's specifically talk about XRP and some of our favorites out there. All right, weekly. Yes, we saw some inflows, all right? Month-to-date inflows, year-to-date inflows. So XRP inflows for the year. You are seeing some short Bitcoin action, also some Cardano action. Polygon got pounded, we know that. But XRP, positive inflows for the year. What countries are seeing positive inflows? Germany's seeing them now. United States is seeing them now. Switzerland is seeing some. Canada's seeing some. By the way, as always, any article you see in this video, along with these juicy stats, will be linked in the description below. Let's keep going. DeFi platform Acadia Finance hacked for $455,000. Not a lot of money, but still, we don't have insurance in crypto, do we, right? There's no FDIC insurance or parallel. That would make investors feel more confident, probably bring more money in. Here's that tweet from them. We initiated contact with the attacker. We will continue to work with our security partners, law enforcement, and the broader community to resolve this as best as we can. The best way you can resolve it is get people their money back and then lock that bad boy on down. Insurance and crypto. Do you know how high the premiums would be? Oh my God, I can only imagine the premiums. Coinbase CEO massively deletes his older tweets. What's happening? Uh-oh. When you delete your older tweets, you're trying to hide something. When you delete your older videos, you're probably trying to hide something. BitBoy Crypto. Ben Armstrong, though, deleting tweets, and guess what? We're even talking about them being removed from the Wayback Machine. The reason of this whole person's tweet right here has to do with we need to start archiving this stuff. So if you've got information, you got videos, send it to Predator so that we can keep and hold these people accountable. Brian Armstrong, you deleting old tweets is not going to save your butt from the things you said, which can be used against you with the SEC. Nice try, though. Nice try. Users anticipate depegging as crypto assets sell at lower prices on Binance. Binance US, deep trouble. I did a story, 3-4 days ago, and it had to do with trading pairs. And Binance US has removed the most trading pairs. Insane amount. Almost like half their trading pairs have been removed. Low volume SEC scrutiny. Depegging is where the value of a stablecoin deviates significantly from its pegged value. Notably, while across the globe Bitcoin has been hovering around 30,000 levels, data suggests that on Binance US is trading at 27,536, an 8.5% discount. Ethereum is trading for about a 10% discount. Tether is also trading at a 9% discount. Low liquidity. They have problems with ramps and rails. Increased SEC scrutiny. So at this exchange here, people are selling so much that there's just not enough cash for them to get actual market price. Selling for pennies to the dollar, everyone. Why is the XRP lawsuit taking so long? When will it end? Well, I'm going to tell you a little story here. For those of you that do not live in the United States, and for those of you that do, this will be a refresher. The United States is very slow. And we know that delays in things honestly just cost money, right? The longer the delays are in the court cases, the more the lawyers make, right? They get paid no matter what. They get billed hourly. Doctors in the United States, they don't get paid to cure things. They get paid to try to cure things. They don't get paid on their performance, right? It's not like if you go to the doctor and you go for your 4th or 5th opinion, the first 4 are free because it didn't work. No, you paid for it. The United States as a whole is like steering the Titanic. You see the iceberg right there in front of you, and you're like, I don't know, man. And it's still coming, and it's coming, and they don't steer away. The United States is that Titanic. In the United States, and yes, I get due process, I get all the protections, I get that. But in the United States, you literally can commit the most heinous crime on film in front of 10,000 people, live audience, and your court case will probably go on for 15 years. Then you'll get a whole bunch of appeals, and then, seriously, that's how it works. So why is this court case taking so long? Well, number one, it's complex. There's a lot of time frames involved, a lot of different selling situations, a lot of different offering situations. The other reason why it takes so long is this is how the United States works. The United States is very slow. The United States has trouble adapting. Our political systems are a mess. Getting bills through takes forever. There's nothing that flows smoothly in the United States. So why is it taking so long? God, it's just how the United States is. Now let's see what Twitter has to say about this. XRP Crypto Wolf shout out. Why is the XRP lawsuit taking so long? Takado says to shake out as many as they can. Too much visibility with a lot of expectation of life-changing wealth. They don't want us profiting, which is why the ridiculous price suppression for so long. Do you really think they want us or will allow us to increase our financial position? Gotta be honest with you. They don't care about your financial position. Just think about it. They can make money no matter what, and as long as they make more money than you, they're happy. And guess what? They're successful at that. Government officials trade on insider knowledge in the stock market all the time. Look at Pelosi's husband. So no, this isn't about price suppression. This isn't about them trying to keep you poor or hold you down. None of that kind of crap. This is about crypto being risky. And when something is risky, you only throw money at it that you can afford to lose. Right now, with things being expensive and with interest rates being so high, a lot of that money that people could afford to lose is gone. So if you don't have stimmy checks, you don't have money flowing out of your pockets, you're not going to be as risky with your money, are you? No, crypto is very risky. So this isn't some elaborate plan for the government to keep us down. This is macroeconomics. It's just how it is. All right, now that we got that covered, let's talk about XRP price and the big events we got coming up this week. Know the story. We're sub 50 cents. Things heat up once we go north of 50 cents. Had some bounces off here of 46 and change. On our way up right now to 47.1. Had a definite pickup in volume this morning, but the weekend volume was super low. This was one of the quietest weekends I have seen in a long time. There was nothing going on volume-wise. There was nothing going on news-wise over the weekend. But zooming in, you can see, yep, that volume picked right back up here this morning, and we started seeing XRP move on the uptick of volume. Now, what are the events? CPI data and PPI data, two big reports that Jerome Powell uses in order to decide, yes, rate hikes. If we get juicy CPI and PPI data, that puts a lot of pressure on Jerome Powell and the Fed to take another break. If we take another break, I could see XRP making that move to 50 cent and trying again. Definitely could see that happen. But if we get bad CPI and PPI reports, don't look for any big rally to come. Why? Because that then puts a lot of pressure on Jerome Powell and the Fed to raise rates yet again. And we know he said he's going to raise more, higher than what we thought, and look for 2023 to see 2 more rate hikes. Ugh. Let's hope for a good CPI and PPI report. There comes a time and a place in every man's life where he has to question his own belief system and internal thoughts. Don't know what the hell I'm talking about right now, but I really think that we all have to start looking at the bigger picture. Crypto flows on macro and money. Why? Because it's a very risky asset class. It's likened to gambling. Monetary restrictions, monetary conditions are tight. You don't have a lot of extra money. You don't have a lot of extra money. I don't have a lot of extra money. Because housing is still expensive. Loans are crazy expensive. Food is still high, even though it's come down from its peak. It's still high. Gas is still high. Energy costs are still high, even though they come down from their peak. Lumber prices are still there. Metals are still fetching a good amount. Materials, cars are still way expensive. So yeah, with everything being expensive, people just don't have the free money floating around. It's not some sort of government conspiracy to keep you down. It's the matter of how money works. When money printer go burr, that money can flow wherever the hell people want it to. Why? Because you have so much people were paying their bills, they were adding to their savings and so forth. I did an article about that. When the pandemic happened, people were saving at a higher rate than ever. Because they were getting all the stimulus money. Man, remember they had the child credit advance and stuff like that? They did everything to get more cash into people's pockets. Then people spent it. You saw what happened at Walmart, all the flat screen TV buying. Best Buy, all the Nintendo Switches were off the shelves. Right? So people had all that. Now, guess what? You could get a Switch. Now, guess what? You could go to Walmart. You could get all the TVs and all the electronics you want. Because money supply is tight. Yes, the government probably is out to get you, but they really don't give a crap when it comes to wealth and crypto. They care more about the control and movement of money and the power of the US dollar. They don't want anything dethroning that. Why? Because they can't pivot fast and adapt. Just like with the court case, things don't move fast in the United States. Adaptation is not quick. The internet came out. And we were sitting here the first few years in the United States going, what do we do with this law-wise? Because, I mean, it's like decentralized and like, but the servers are in this country. It took forever. And then we finally got laws on the books. Crypto's been around for how many years? Still don't have any updated laws on the books. Heck, we can't even get our own head of the SEC, Gary Gensler, out there to tell us what the actual rules are, to provide us a rule book. Can you imagine that? I mean, think and apply that to your life. You got a job project. Well, we're not going to tell you the rules. And you're like, yeah, but I don't want to get in trouble with OSHA. OSHA's like, I'm not going to tell you the rules. You just have to hope you do it right. So you're sitting here like tiptoeing around going, oh, crap, what do I do? Boom, fined OSHA. You're like, I didn't even know I was doing anything wrong. Yeah, it's how it works here in the United States. Court case could be over tomorrow. It could drag on for another year. Here's the best and worst part of it. No matter what happens to Ripple Labs, whether they win or they lose, the appeal process is there, which means we could drag this on for how many more years? Yeah, that's right. If the SEC wins, Ripple Labs can appeal. They can appeal that bad boy all the way to the Supreme Court if they want. They probably win. But yeah, you know how many years that would be? How many more years can eat up in the appeals court process? And it's the same thing. If Ripple Labs win, the SEC can appeal. SEC can appeal and file for emergency injunctions. Really delay this bad boy out for years. What are you doing today? Seriously, comment below. Let me know what your plans are for the day. I'm very curious on what the viewers out there do besides watching YouTube videos, unless you're watching your YouTube videos while you're working out. Speaking of, that's what I like to do, actually. So when I do my 2-hour bike rides, when I do my 90-minute sweat test found in videos like this, I'm watching YouTube videos. So you know what I'm going to do? Pre-burn, watch some YouTube videos. You cool cats, have a great rest of your day.